pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And the Rays strike quickly here in the inning. It's a leadoff double.
Wow, he puts a serious charge into this ball. Ends up splitting the two outfielders. Bangs up against the wall in right center. And he cruises into second, knowing he can't hit the ball much harder than that.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. Throwing to second. On to second, but he's in safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
At the plate now, Garcia. Into right field, that's a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Batting fourth.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
Here now is Mike Zunino as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. And they're runners at the corners now. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. And it's a sac fly and an RBI. It's now a 2-0 game.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
So a runner on first with one out now. And up next will be Willie Adames. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Hey, what a great pitch right there in a big situation to pull a string on that changeup. He knew that hitter was going to be super aggressive.
And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball one. So 1-1 home. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball two. Two balls and a strike. Here it is. Fly ball out to right field. Davis on the move. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Batting fifth.
And with that, a look at the Rays lineup card in this one. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, I'll keep an eye on the leadoff guy and see what he can do in this one. He's already got 7 RBIs in this series alone. Now, credit to his teammates. They're getting on base in front of him, but it seems like every time they're out there, he's the one bringing them home.
Into the box, George, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. As a look, now the pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Merrifield picks it up on to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Digging in now, Marcus Semien. Previous history with Blake Snell, just a 1 for 9. And a curveball drops in there for strike one.
He dropped that curveball in for a strike right there, but don't kid yourself, that's a dangerous pitch. He needs to start thinking about maybe working that back door, or that could get some serious damage done to it.
And there's ball two now. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Here's Chris Davis now. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Arozarena is there, 2 gone.
That is best. The left field.
And so with 2 away now, let's give you another look at our playoff bracket as you see what could lie ahead for the winner in this series. And that brings up Chad Pinder. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. And he fouls this one off. Fouled away. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball. Just missed. He must have.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. They're down 2-0. Plate Anderson. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Back up the middle, and this is going to scoot on through into center for a base hit leading off the inning.
Well, there's no denying he was all over that fastball. That's what we like to refer to as a little bit of an ambush. Heater gets turned around.
Riding into the box, Brandon Lau. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's set, and the pitch. Fouled off. A 1 pitch on its way. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Bullet back up the middle. Laureano is right there, 1 down. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, number 5. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. From the belt, kicks and deals. Runners on the move for second. Lifted the other way to left center. And there's out number 2 as this is taken in shy of the track, and the runner will have to retreat.
Now batting, left fielder, Dale Spears.
Now in the box, Dale Spears. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get. Maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Ready with the 0-1. Line drive base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
You'll only see about 10 of these pitches a year. The changeup on a tee in the middle of the plate. But tip your hat to the batter right there. He did not come unglued, stayed within himself, and drove it for a base hit.
In now, Randy Arozarena. He swings, and it's a line drive to left center. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. The runner from second crosses the plate.
You know, that's sort of a tough one since it's only the second inning, but I think it's about knowing your pitcher and how they respond. He's had some struggles here, so I think he's just reminding him to let those go and focus on the next batter.
So now to the plate, Garcia pulled toward right center field. Davis is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire. A's will settle for just the 1. And that'll bring up Matt Olson as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. Just gets a piece of it, strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now. swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, 1 away.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
Anderson ranges back, and he has it for out number 2.
The batter, number 50.
With Merrifield next to hit. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Oh, and he's finding his groove out there now. It's 0-2.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
Here comes another 0-2. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch down the left field line and deep. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Merrifield behind, a ball and 2 strikes.
Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately. Set up the inside and then get him out with pitches away.
Grounded softly down the line toward first. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
Well, I can see what he was thinking. Thought he had a chance to make a play at first, but then he forced the throw, and an error is the result. They got to deal with a runner on second now.
And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. Laureano tends to exploit left-handed pitching. Many hitters are better against opposite-handed arms, of course, but he's considered one of the best hitters in baseball in these types of matchups. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. The A's strand 1, still down 3-0. Bottom of the third now, and that'll bring up the catcher, Mike Zunino. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Hey, this guy's so aggressive, I don't think this pitch is anywhere near the zone.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Ready with another 0-2. Now a swing and a fly ball. Olsen in foul ground. 1 away. Stepping up to the plate, Willie Adames. He flew out in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. And he's way off balance with the swing there. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Left fielder is on the move. He makes the running play. 2 down.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance? George 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch coming. Here it is. High in the air out to center field. Center fielder on the run. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Rays go. Striding forward now is the DH, Robbie Grossman. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Man, if I'm on the mound right now, these guys are swinging at everything. You just want to try and paint the corners.
Now this ball popped up. Playable, however, behind the plate for Zunino. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Now batting, third baseman.
And that'll bring in Matt Chapman. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. And this is high, a ball and a strike. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. The pitch. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first two are retired here to begin inning number 4.
Boy, it's been a rough go through these middle innings so far. This offense right now really doesn't have an answer for anything that he's throwing. He's attacking up, down, in and out in the strike zone. He's been awfully dominant up to this point.
Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Racing back the right fielder, and this one is gone. A home run. It's a solo shot for Marcus Semien. His first homer here in the series, and the A's are on the board. It's now a 3-1 ball game.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Chris Davis next to bat. And it's fouled away. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Davis, sometimes called Crush with a K and an H. He was selected in the 7th round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. But the A's inch a bit closer thanks to this solo home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's the Rays 3 and the A's 1. Digging in, Anderson. He singled his last time up.
For the Rays, the second baseman.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Pulled toward right center field. Long run for the center fielder. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Now batting.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Brandon Lau. First pitch on its way. Bounce to the right into the loaded up infield. Oh, and he can't come up with it.
Jeez, this looked like a routine grounder that just got away from him. Every school kid knows that you've got to look it all the way into the glove. He didn't, and now they've got to deal with a 1-out base runner.
Coming to the plate now, number 5. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's set. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn 2, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Now batting, left fielder, Dale.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Dale Spears. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. Hit hard on the ground to second. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all as the inning is over. Rays strand just the 1, but they hang on. We're back at Tropicana Field, and let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And he mentioned they need to show a lot more patience with their at-bats moving forward. It's been a struggle for them to get anything going. And he said they just seem way too anxious right now. The numbers back that up, too. They've swung at the first pitch more than 70% of the time in this game. So their focus going forward is to be a little bit more relaxed and willing to let the at-bats come to them. Matt?
Thank you, Heidi.
Now batting.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And that brings in the big power hitting first baseman, Matt Olson. Too high, 1-0. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. 2-1 to the A's first baseman.
He's struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
Count even at 2-2. The pitch. Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
At the plate, Sean Murphy. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. And this is popped up near second base. Anderson settles under it near second, and that retires the side. A's are gone in order. Score holds. It's 3-1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And standing in the outfielder, Randy Arozarena.
Randy.
Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. A solo shot here to left. His first homer so far in the series. And Tampa Bay has taken a 4-1 lead.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Into the box now, Garcia.
Number 9.
As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Pinder settles under it, and there's one gone. So the base is empty here with one away, and that'll bring up the catcher, Mike Zunino. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Left fielder giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The batter, number 1.
Digging in once again, Willie Adames. No hits to this point. First offering on its way. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. High and deep down the left field line. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Center fielder giving chase. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Now batting, number 3.
In now, George. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Here comes the first pitch. And this is on the ground for Merrifield at second. Go on to Olsen, will take care of him at first, and that ends the inning. Rays tack on one more thanks to the solo home run. 5 innings complete. It's now 4-1 Tampa. With Merrifield next to bat. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball, 1-2 now. Takes this the other way to right. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And now it'll rattle up against the wall.
When you're struggling as a team to put the ball in play, every base hit is welcome, but a double will really help wake everyone up. That's just their 3rd hit of the game, but it's a good one.
He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And a curveball that he didn't get on top of there. It's 1-1. Swing and a liner, but foul. The 1-2 gets him looking. Strike 3.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Here's Robbie Grossman, and he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. From the belt, the pitch pulled high in the air out to left field. Spears is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. So here's the Oakland cleanup batter, Matt Chapman. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Spears retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. T.J. McFarland enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 38.
Bottom. From the stretch. This is on the ground over to first. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
The batter, number 8.
Standing in now, Brandon Lau, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 0-1 on its way. A pitch out, the throw, and it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. Ball and 2 strikes now. 4 runs, 9 hits, 2 errors for the Rays in the game so far. Pitch popped up. Olsen is there. 1 away.
Now batter, number 5.
Ready for another shot now. Number 5. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. The 0-1 delivery. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Working for the punch out and the offering. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed.
And it looks like they'd rather go after the next guy as the intentional walk signal comes here with 2 away.
That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with the bat, so it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
Digging in and looking for more, Randy Arozarena. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Rays. Marcus Semien will stand in again as we take you back to earlier in the ball game. This one swing here has been the entire offense to this point, as this home run accounted for the only run they've tallied so far. Lofted in the air out toward right center. George has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out. Striding in for Oakland, Chris Davis. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. The windup and the 0-1. And they go right after him here as he swings and misses. Strike two.
The seventh inning is one of those innings when you might start seeing some warning signs from your starters that they're reaching the end of their rope, but that's not the case here. He looks really solid to me.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Chris Davis goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Hit the other way out toward right field. George is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side.
Your attention, please.
New pitcher coming on now, the right-hander Yusmeiro Petit. Last half of the 7th here, and stepping in the long ball threat, Garcia. Fouled away. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. And this is on the ground for Merrifield at second. Scooped up, and that's the first out. So here's the cleanup hitter, Mike Zunino. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Fouled off. We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. And this is pulled fouled as he was way out in front there. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
Sharp ground ball to third, and just past his outstretched glove into left, the base hit.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
To the plate now, George. Popped him up. Merrifield is calling for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1 left for Tampa. That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Oh, he breaks out the hook there. Good for strike 2. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
He's really racked up the strikeouts in this one, and this guy's been victimized 3 times already today. He and this lineup are clearly having a really tough time picking him up.
In now, Sean Murphy. As with 1 away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. Fastball called for strike 2.
Man, this dude is locked in on the mound. He's throwing each pitch with confidence.
Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now.
You hear that phrase, climb the ladder, all the time? That's pretty much what he did right there. When you change the hitter's eye level with each pitch in that at-bat, it becomes very hard for him to adjust and put the bat on the ball. He made that strikeout look real easy.
Whit Merrifield is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And foul, though it had the home run distance. And he's going to add to the total. 14 punch-outs now as that ends the inning. 3 up. Jake Diekman is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And standing in is the power-hitting second baseman, Anderson. Line drive to center field. Laureano is there, and he has it for the first out.
The bat, number 8.
Striding in, Brandon Lau. And he hasn't quite had the same fortune at the plate as many of his teammates. No hits for him so far. And it's belted high and deep into right center. Looking up is the center fielder. And it's gone as they add still another. Solo shot to right center. His first homer here in the series as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
I know one thing with this homer, it might make the decision to send the starter back out there a little easier for the manager. You've got some wiggle room now, and he's been pitching well. So I expect they'll be having that conversation in the dugout. You know he wants to go back out there.
The bat, number 5.
Into the box, number 5. As he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Center fielder giving chase. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
The left fielder, number 7.
At the plate, Dale Spears. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. High in the air out to center field. And he will make the catch just shy of the track, and the inning is over. Rays tack on one more thanks to the solo home run. Last chance coming up for Oakland. It's now 5-1. Next up for the A's, Ramon Laureano. He's the one to start off the 9th inning with his guys in danger of going down 2 games to none if they can't rally. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Popped him up. Garcia over to his right. He's got it 1 away.
The bat, number 8.
A reminder that post-game highlights will follow the conclusion of this playoff matchup, so stick around right after this one ends. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Robbie Grossman. Not providing much out of the 3-hole in this one. Hitless in 3 at-bats so far. He's got it. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now back, the third baseman.
Standing in, Matt Chapman. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. The windup and the 0-1. And now this crowd, estimated at around 26,000 fans, comes to their feet. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. Last strike now for Oakland. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Yeah, and sometimes you just need a guy to go out there and battle. It doesn't have to be pretty all the time, but just good enough to get the job done. Well, this guy, he was a heck of a lot better than that. Going the entire 9 innings, saving his bullpen, and getting the win.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. Well, heroes are made in the postseason, and he was at least the hero in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no time like the postseason to come through and lift your team to victory. He was certainly a big factor here, and it was pretty cool to see.
Five to 1, the final total in today's game. The Rays earn the win and move on to 2-0 in the division series. Blake Snell gets the W on the mound. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game. For the victorious Rays, 5 runs on 11 hits, 2 errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Athletics, 1 run on 3 hits, 1 error. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 47 minutes.
Welcome to the show, everyone. Thanks for making us a part of your morning. Let's jump into the latest news from around the Major League Baseball postseason. For Game 2 of the ALDS, the Tampa Bay Rays totaled 11 hits as they grabbed the win against the visiting Athletics 5-1. They now have a 2-0 series lead heading into Game 3. In Game 2 of the ALDS, the Cleveland Indians combined for a 4-hitter as they got a win over the Astros in Houston 6-1. They now have a 2-0 series lead heading into Game 3. And that'll do it for today's postseason recap. We'll talk to you tomorrow.